What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Father to Father podcast. I'm your host, Patowski. I'm here once again with my boy Shane. How you doing, Shane?
Same old, same old. Best little vacay, little real quick. You know what I'm saying? Christmas was a blessing, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
Family.
yeah.
My daughter's birthday was good. It felt good. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, what'd you get for Christmas?
um,
You being Santa Claus. You know, Santa don't get no good gifts, but what'd you get?
just to spend time with the family, the kids, you know what I'm saying? Had another year with my son. A new year with my daughter. Her birthday was the next day, so
There you
it was
go.
a blessing that week, you know what I'm saying? Little challenges, but I let that go, you know what I'm saying? Positive. 2026 is in a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? So looking for a new year, new blessing.
It's good. It's good to hear, man.
How about
Mine was
you?
pretty good too. Mine was great. I got to relax. I got to actually not work for a day, which was nice.
Amen,
Spend time with the
amen.
family. Again, have my health. That's it. So it was good. It was a good time.
What you get for Christmas?
Nintendo Switch.
Another Tesla?
Nah, a game console. I was looking into for a little while, but
Did
overall,
you get the number 2?
yeah.
The big screen.
Yeah.
I seen that today. Yeah,
That shit's cool, man. That shit's cool. Yeah, I mean, amongst other things, but that was probably my top gift. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, this podcast is made by fathers, for fathers, and families, and just guys who want to just kick it around and learn some things. We'll talk about parenting advice, parenting scenarios, tips. We talk about certain cases that are involving parents and fathers and family times. Anything that we learned from, we try to share those resources and those experiences with everybody else that could learn from those as well. And we also touch base on things like politics, sports, just things that guys care about, So check us out. Like, comment,
Subscribe.
yeah, that word. Like, comment, subscribe, and
put a thumbs up.
put a thumbs up. Send us some messages. If you have a story you want to share with us, send us the email at father2father@gmail.com. I'm sorry, that's father with the number 2 father group at gmail.com. And we will respond to you. We'll share the stories here, and we'll take it from there. We're gonna start it off the same way that we always do. We're gonna talk about our thorns and roses. Yeah, my chair needs some WD, don't it? Yeah. We're gonna talk about our thorns and roses of the week since we last had a pod, and then we're gonna go from there. Our highs and our lows, and how we learn from it. We'll start with you know what? I'll start first this time. I always point to you first.
Yeah,
First.
Let's go to you first.
All right, so this week, man, my thorns and roses, my ups and downs. The holidays are always expensive, and they're always tough. I always get the holiday blues. You have family that's far away that you can't see, and obviously those emotions and those feelings and those memories take a toll when you can't be around those family members. So I had a lot of that to deal with. Found ways to cope. Obviously, we can't be sad all the time during the holidays, right?
Know.
So that was probably my lowest. Work is very hard. The holidays are always busier time for us. But besides that, my highs would have to be.
$1 million.
It would have to be the same holidays. You get the chance to see family and friends that you haven't seen in a long time, and that happened. I got to see my godmother, got to see my cousin as well. So it was very nice. Yeah, man, those are my 2 highs and lows. What about you?
Ooh. Christmas is. It's not about me, not an excitement. You know what I'm saying? It's excitement, but it's just for my kids to like Santa Claus, open gifts. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
my son actually threw a toy at me that he opened and woke me up, startled me real quick. Went in there, he had all his toys open, just his toys. So it was a little challenging with him. You know what I'm saying? He was excited. Santa Claus gave him a lot of gifts. You know what I'm saying?
He came up.
And I gave him a lot of gifts too, me and his mom. So, but I liked how everybody came together on my daughter's birthday because my daughter just turned 1 on December 26th. So I have like family that I haven't
brand
seen.
new, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen like family in like 6-7 months. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my own thing, doing me, take care of my family. So a lot of people that I missed that's up in heaven that couldn't be here for Christmas. Another year goes by without the loved ones here with us, and it was good. It felt good to me. You know what I'm saying, being in a new crib, had Thanksgiving, had Christmas, having a New Year's, So it's a blessing to have what you can have. You know what I'm saying? Once you change your whole life around, do a whole 360. So a lot of things came good towards my way, came up. And it's just little things that I do for my kids. You know what I'm saying? So
It's good. Well, what about doing for yourself? What's one thing you did for yourself that that felt good? That you probably haven't done. Could be anything from golfing to
like when I went to the ditch with the dad. You know what I'm saying? All of us went to the Top Golf.
golfing.
I felt
good.
good. I felt blessed. I'm like,
You can't golf for shit, but
bro, you want me to play the video?
Nah, you good. You good. I saw it. I was there. But yeah,
he's
no,
like
the
a
golf.
baseball bat.
So last week, was it last week or the week before Christmas? We
Yep.
and all the other dads in our organization, we all went out together. We met up at Top Golf, had a great time. We did a Yankee swap there. We had about three lanes.
Yeah.
Three. So yeah, we were there for a little while. Great time. Every dad that showed up had a great
good food, everything.
Great food.
That was bomb.
Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely have to do it again. And I mean, golf is an essential part of manhood, I feel. So it was good to. You don't like golfing? All right, cool.
And I love golf. I love the golf. You know what I'm saying? The golfing was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing view out there, hitting the ball out
golf
there.
was good. And man, they had the best looking
thing.
servers too. They didn't look bad over there. They didn't look bad. Top Golf, check it out. Great place, great service, great people.
And Warwick.
Yeah, in Warwick. We're definitely
Cranston,
gonna go back
Warwick
there.
area. You know what I'm
They
saying?
can give us a sponsor, that'd be great. So we'll work towards that in the future.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to talk about the 10 dad commitments. All right. As you know, the 10 dad commitments, and if you don't know,
Now you know.
now you know. The 10 dad commitments are 10 rules or 10 laws that I made up that I think every dad should follow. And if you follow those rules, you'll never have an issue with your time sharing. Just raising your kid with a partner that is no longer your partner, separate households. So these 10 guidelines help maintain structure within those relationships. All right, so I'm going to go over them in real quick and tell you what those 10 things are. The 10 dad commandments, which will soon be trademarked, by the way. Yeah, I gotta protect this shit.
We gotta put that up there. We gotta sign that paperwork.
Not exactly. All right, so number 1, never put drama over your kids. Number 2, never let your emotions run the show. Number 3, always protect the routine. Number 4, never make promises you can't keep.
Amen.
Number 5, handle co-parenting like a business. Number 6, never talk bad about their other parent. 7, keep your grind strong. 8, put your health first too. 9, stay present. And 10,
Amen.
teach by example, not just words.
So everything he said on that 10 dad commandments, they hit homes based all the time. No matter where, you could probably be on your Facebook, 10 dad commandments. Yeah, that would shock a lot of fathers out there that are struggling, that need help, stuff like that. Even this could work for females too.
Right. And yeah, these are like the 10 commitments that could work for both sides, for families to
as a relationship. As
the glue to keep things on a certain
you gotta build
structure.
You gotta build the foundation before you can build that house. You know what I'm saying? So it's not what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You know what I'm saying? It could be an argument, but then as a female, as a father, as a man, like I used to go through arguments, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that's right there, I did, you know what I'm saying? But once you start realizing like, whoa, like 3-4 years ago, like, whoa, someone really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there, hit home base for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's there.
Yes. Today, real quick though, like he was just to piggyback on what he was saying as well. If you talk to any father, ex-husband that's going through a scenario legally with their child's mother, I guarantee you 1 or 2 or 10 of these commitments weren't followed or will hit home or should be followed because, again, we all go through it, man.
Mm-hmm.
We all go through it.
Either we go through the struggles or we go through our struggles with the relationship, with our kids, we still manage to come back to that home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So in the beginning, I talked about 2 things that I was working on, which was how to handle bullshit and and how to basically how to cope and manage those things. And I'm getting better at it, coping wise. For example, if me and a partner or a family member were having an argument, and I realized that it's going in a loop or we're not getting to a resolution, I would just shut down and walk away, and that always works for me. But then
you learn from the best.
no, that always works for me. But that doesn't work for the scenario. That doesn't end the situation.
Makes it worse.
It just makes it worse in a way, and it creates a level of isolation that you want to just close that situation with. So I've learned to talk more through things, to apologize, to understand that the problem is the problem, not the person. And if you both can realize that and work on that problem, or just move on from it together, whether it's a mutual agreement or a mutual disagreement, as long as you don't just shut down and walk away, you'll have a better resolution, and that'll complete the closure without having to go back with any more animosity towards anything at all. So getting better at that, getting better at putting fires out in conversations as well. So yeah, I think I'm on a great spot as far as when I started to where I am now with these things. What about you, man?
Ugh. That chair's giving me a headache.
Nigga, you know exactly what we're talking about. The two things you were working on, challenges and shit,
Oh yeah,
parenting and all that.
So
yeah.
yeah.
We have a great time here, man. We have a great time here,
for real.
man.
So with me, what?
Yeah, at the camera, nigga.
Yeah, it's just these bright lights. That's why. So
Yeah, no,
like,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
it's just this one right here. It's just like, damn, it's mad bright. That's why I was like,
we need better equipment. We need better lighting. I was thinking about putting glasses on earlier, but I was like, nah, I'm in the basement. It's dark outside. I look weird with sunglasses on. But you're not wrong, though. Like, some of these lights are really do affect your eyes.
Like, I don't care about these. It's just that one. That one's just like, bing, like shining. I'm like,
as we get our experience levels going up, we'll get better equipment. We'll get more sponsors.
Just my eyes are like this. I'm trying to like make sure my eyes are like good on camera. It's like, damn.
Yeah, keep them motherfuckers open. They'll be good.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Right.
I'm like, damn. I feel like I'm looking at the sun right now.
Nah, for real. Yeah.
But
So
with me, with a couple of challenges that I go through,
not a couple, just two things that you were
like,
working on that you
like two
getting
things
better
right
at.
now. Like I'm getting better at like, you know what I'm saying, like keeping my daughter home with me and my son. You know what I'm saying, instead of her going with her mom to work. It's like I wake up at like 4 a.m. I'm starting to like get the hang of like the TV shut off, like alibi's on. You know what I'm saying, at a certain time, 8 o'clock. Usually now my son goes to bed at 9 o'clock. He goes to sleep at 9:30. So, you know what I'm saying, so the time schedule is good right now. But it's like when he gets up, like he wakes up at like 4 a.m, 5 a.m, and like thinks it's playtime. So now I gotta get up, knowing I gotta be up at 7 before my wife goes to work. So it's a lot of things that I'm catching on. Like even going to bed early, like I've been doing that. So it's like I'm just trying to like get up in the morning, make a cup of coffee. My kids are still asleep. Like there's some days that can happen, but some days it's like, okay, you go back to sleep. Like it's kind of hard, but it's getting better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting there slowly, step by step. You know what I'm saying? I already got the bedtime locked in. Now it's the morning time. Now I got to get up at like 4, maybe like 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? Stop my morning. Be ready by 6, 7. You know what I'm saying, for the kids. So
Yes.
so I just got a lot of things. Not a lot of things, but it's just like I'm not a morning person. It's like,
And me too, man. Me too. I need a cup of coffee now. I
That's
used to
exactly
hate coffee. I never used to drink coffee
Now
until
I'm
I
drinking
moved
black
back
coffee.
to Rhode
Now I'm
Island.
drinking black coffee
Yo, I had my first cup of black coffee
today.
and it tasted it was like a different level of coffee, bro.
It just made you like get up. Like now I'm drinking an instant coffee. So I used to use a Keurig,
Right.
so I mix it myself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? French vanilla cappuccino. So I just put it in there, put my sugar in the cup. That's it. Call it a day. No cream. Everything's all in one. But now I'm using the instant coffee. I forgot the name of it. It's a back in the day Forest. It's like a caffeine, but once I pour that in the cup, I press 8. It fills up my coffee mug, the new coffee mug. I drink a couple of sips. Now I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna go jump in the shower, start my day. Now it's like, bro, it's like weird. It's like When I've been in jail, when I was in jail, when I was locked up, I used to drink black coffee. And
You in jail?
It's been almost 10 years. I haven't got in trouble, so.
Don't go to the streets, man. I was recently, well, not recently, but yeah, no, I think I was last arrested. When was it? Was it last year? This year? I was last arrested for a probation violation. No, it was this year. This year. Yeah.
But now you're home. You're doing good.
Hell yeah. So I was arrested for a probation violation. It was in Florida, so I didn't have to, but dealing with what I want to deal with in life, I couldn't just keep that, unanswered for. So I went to Florida, took a flight out there, took myself in, got a lawyer, spent about, 6 days in lockup, and then I got back home. And then, so that chapter's closed, probation's over, I paid my dues, and now I can walk with my head high and move to the next step. So it is what it is. You do what you gotta do to get through it, because you're not gonna get through it unless you go through it. You can't avoid certain things.
I was just young.
We're still young, man. We're still learning.
I'm 32.
See, I'm 34. I'm still stupid young and making dumb mistakes, but I'm making those mistakes less and less, and I'm getting 1% better every day. At least that's the goal.
And we're doing it for our kids.
For ourselves first. And that's what the kids will benefit from.
I do it for my kids first, and then do it for me afterwards. I'd rather be the last.
The kids don't come first. You come first.
My kids can't.
If you don't sleep well, and then you have to go watch your kids, that's not going to benefit the kids.
Yeah, I get that.
If you don't work well, you don't have enough money to support the kids, that doesn't benefit the kids. That's what I mean by putting yourself first too, because you have to be. You got to be at 100% to give them 10%, to give them 5%.
He needs to be a lawyer.
The more you have, the more you can give, especially emotionally.
Emotionally or physically.
All that stuff, man.
Mentally.
So these things correspond with self-esteem and self-worth. The two things I'm working on and the things that he's working on. And the ability to recognize one's emotions, thoughts, and values and how they influence behavior. Assessing one's strengths and limitations, important as well. And how we react to events, challenges, and people. Those are all things that we benefit from and we're getting better at while we're learning to regulate our self-worth, self-esteem, and work on the things that we automatically identify that we need to work on. So these are the benefits of that. We want to talk a little bit about power, okay? Power, dominance, and collaboration on the opposite side of that, power and dominance. So there's power over versus power to.
Under.
Power over versus power to. But good guess. Power over is how can I control, right? And power to is how can I help. As a father, it's a lot easier to say how can I control, especially since that's the role you're automatically put in, and that's the role that you're automatically expected to operate under. But also, caveat to that is there's got to be a balance, right? A great leader knows when not to lead. A great leader knows when a scenario doesn't benefit his outcome
or his doing.
If you know she can do a better job or he can do a better job, let them do it. That doesn't make you any less of a person, any less powerful, or any less of a you. It's all about collaboration. And making sure that the end goal gets executed. As a parent, you're equally as important as the other parent. So that means their opinion is equally as important as yours. Their control is equally as effective as yours. So there's got to be a balance in that somewhere. And I think it's important as men and as fathers to find that balance and know when to release or give that control for the scenario, for the betterment of the situation. This is the part of the show where we say thank you to our sponsor, the Father to Father group. That's the group, but what's the company called?
Parent Support Network. So Parent Support Network, this is a father group every Wednesday, 5:30 to 7. This, right?
Their mission is we are dedicated to creating a supportive and inclusive community of fathers united by a shared commitment to fatherhood. Our mission is to empower and inspire fathers in their journey to be the best they can be for their children, families, and themselves. They host a group every Wednesday from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in Warwick, Rhode Island. All the support you need is available there, and also available here. So if you get a chance, come check us out. We're trying to make
That's
the
not the.
best.
This ain't the right address.
We do have some guiding principles that go along with that group. It's the first one is fostering connection. We believe that fatherhood is a shared experience, and through open dialogue, active listening, and genuine connections, we aim to build a network of fathers who can learn on each other for guidance and camaraderie. Empowering fathers, promoting well-being, advocating equality. That one's very important. Community engagement and lifelong learning, because 1% better every day. Like I said. All right.
That's what, you know what to do.
Go. Yeah, say something, man. Oh yeah, they basically the 10 that commitments flow so well with the guiding principles from the Parent Support Network. We do have a Discord as well. We have a Discord where it's a growing community. I think we're at about, I don't know how many numbers. Yeah, it's about 60, 70 members on it now. It's where all the dads share resources, any activities going on in the community, in the local areas, anything that's free for families, as far as the Polar Express or ice skating shows or the Fire and Ice in Rhode Island. So anything that we know and have resources for, and two, we post on that group and we let all the other fathers benefit from it, and get more resources. So join our community. Again, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll connect with you, and we'll make sure you get all the right resources that you need, whether it's unemployment,
Work.
That's also unemployment,
not
health, mental health, physical health, guidelines for parenting, resources for your children, for your partner, everything along those barriers.
Housing.
Housing, especially housing, and also assistance with bills
Food.
too, in food, yes, and clothes, and almost anything else that you might need. We have a channel that you can definitely pull from. So stay in touch.
Tesla
and
company too. You know what I'm saying?
Tesla company too. Okay. So we're gonna talk about.
We go to you for that.
we can definitely Google for that, because I'm not no. Tesla's a cool car though, for real. This shit's got mad benefits, bro. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yo, for real. One of my
he was riding on the highway with a reindeer.
and one of my
He had the computer with a reindeer. He was riding in a sleigh. The reindeers are going like this. That Tesla's cool though.
In disaster and health news, a cyclone in Senia in Indonesia left at least 604 people dead and 464 people missing. Cyclone in Ditwa in Sri Lanka caused landslides, killing around 366 people and leaving 400 missing. An Ebola outbreak in DR Congo was declared over after 53 cases and 43 deaths. And the African swine fever was detected in the wild boar in Catalonia, prompting emergency response measures. Yeah, just be careful when and where you go on vacation, because it could happen to anyone. In technology and robotics, Google launched Gemini 3 Flash, which is able to help API and Vertex AI. It's an AI model that's going to help faster give results to algorithms and generate AI, smarter AIs, and get smarter prompts. And Generative Bionics raised $70 million to develop a humanoid.
Oh.
A humanoid is a physical AI. So
That's a robot.
now that we have ChatGPT for $20 a month, it can create an emotional version of you that's not you, but that's also you. So imagine that version of you in a robot form, and that's the natural next step to AI. It's so smart. Give it a body. It can drive your car. It can do tasks for you. Now it has a body. So with that close to becoming Terminators and living side by side with AI. And right now you can
the cars too.
The cars. Oh yeah. There's AI in the cars now too. So for example, when you tell your GPS to, go somewhere, it doesn't always work, right? But now with AI navigating you, you can give it more complex routes, more complex scenarios, and it will answer you. So for example, my old car, if I say navigation, it has to say back the same word, and then I have to wait for a little audible tone to speak again. And it was always a slow process. But now, I saw a video of a guy who was putting the same information in his GPS. He just told it, hey, I want to drive to a nice restaurant in New York that's not too fancy, but that also has great quality food. But on the way there, I want to stop by and get ice cream, non-dairy ice cream that's also popular, but in a small town. And by the way, I only want to go on routes that don't have lights now. So he's very detailed, but also complicated in explaining it.
This is a
and
robot?
Yeah, in his Tesla truck, Cybertruck, and he's talking like that to the AI, and he's picking up everything he's saying, and it gave him all the routes. So that, if your car can do that, imagine a robot. You know, a humanoid robot that's bipedal and has arms like we do.
That's like that.
So,
that's like that movie I, Robot with Will Smith.
Exactly. It's becoming a lot more of a reality than a fiction movie.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy how fast technology is going. So by 2026, we're gonna see early signs of test models of these robots, and it's no longer a dream. Como introduced its Micro family of lightweight collaboration robotics. Rich Tech Robotics announced a humanoid robot Dex to debut at CES 2026, featuring NVIDIA Jetson Thor for AI processing. Now, NVIDIA Jetson is a version of the NVIDIA chip that's specifically aimed at creating AI intelligence, where machine learning is able to make its own decisions faster and more accurately as a human. So that's very important, and that's why NVIDIA is becoming one of the most valuable companies in the world with just those chips, man. That's how reliant we're becoming on all this technology. Xiaomi 17 Ultra launched, I guess, a phone. Yeah, Xiaomi 17 Ultra launched a new phone with a Leica-tuned 200 megapixel camera and a Snapdragon. Anyway, cell phone use. So every company is coming out with a new cell phone. Apple's coming out with the iPhone Ultra, or the iPhone Fold, they call it. So just like Samsung has like the Galaxy Fold and Flip, Apple's doing one. Apple's doing an iPhone. They're testing it now. They already have render models. So basically, when a company makes a phone, right, they'll send the schematics of the phone to, I'll give you an example. So Apple makes this phone, but the phone didn't come out yet. So they'll send the measurements of the phone to third-party companies to say, hey, the phone's gonna need a case. So that's why the case comes out right when the phone comes out. They know the size of the phone, the thickness, the height, the weight, and they can make a case.
So you're telling me 2 of those iPhones are gonna be like...
Precisely. They make it very accurate.
Oh,
so now those companies who receive those schematics use AI and 3D printers to print out what the phone could look like. Exactly. So now every YouTube video that you see has a mock version of what the iPhone could look like. Right now, every fold phone has a crease in the middle because the screen has to be folded. So that's the one thing Apple is focused on fixing. When you open the iPhone Fold, you won't even see a crease. I mean, it'll be so insignificant that you won't even know it's there. So that's their niche in that market, because you got to think about it.
That's when it costs money for
Exactly. Because Samsung has been doing this for what, 10 years, 7 years? So now Apple's like, all right, y'all did all the research. We see the pros and cons. We're gonna tackle the area that you didn't. So Samsung is gonna come out with a new folding phone, the same size, the same schematics as the iPhone, because they realize that yes, this segment is niche, and if Apple gets into it by themselves,
you're done.
I mean,
there will be no more Samsungs.
Now, right now, Samsung is becoming more valuable than Apple as far as the phone race. They're beating by a mile. But they're also trying to capitalize on every name, every word that could relate to the phone. So for example,
you can have
the Galaxy, the Galaxy Fold, the Galaxy Flip, the Trifold, the everything. So if another company comes out with it, they can't use those words. And once you hear it, you'll associate those words with Samsung, not Apple. So it's a lot of these mind games that they're all playing, and that's why Samsung is coming out with the same exact passport style book phone that Apple, because once you open up that iPhone, it's the same size as an iPad mini. So it's gonna replace that. It's gonna be like having a phone in your pocket and an iPad.
I think Samsungs are way better than iPhones. I'm sorry.
Completely agree. Samsung is better at taking risk now Because without Steve Jobs, Apple is not innovating anything at all. They're being reactive, following what's already out. So the phone is going to cost about $2,500.
They're just replacing and repeating it. That's it.
Exactly. But it's making them money. It's just not making them first. So that's with the iPhone. Another segment. Let's see. What else we got? We also the fight that happened with Jake Paul and Anthony. More importantly, the female fight that happened right before that was a great fight too. That champion. Yeah. Not enough people are talking about that.
That old dude before.
Oh yeah. That was good. That was definitely good.
He was waiting.
All those fights were better than.
He was waiting though. He waited and he went in. He went in that last time. He caught him and just came with the right. Boom, boom. Yo, two-piece him.
That was a good fight.
And Jake Paul and Logan Paul, just keep doing your little YouTube channel. Stay off that boxer ring because Logan Paul.
It's not real boxing. Man.
Anthony's gonna beat that ass too. He's gonna give you a spanking like he gave your brother. So don't get in the ring with him. I'm trying to tell you something. Don't do that. And I don't even know y'all.
Hey.
That's crazy.
You're not wrong, man. Oh, in other technology news, I think here's my prediction for the future, right? I think that with the way things are going, with folding screens, we have 4K, 8K. Beyond that, it's gonna be probably 12K, whatever K is next. There's so much new technology now that we're gonna start to see these things everywhere. Laptops are gonna look different. TVs are gonna look different. Cars are gonna look different. Buildings look different. Just because we can do so much more with the screens, the LEDs, the small things.
It's the future.
Exactly. And
the future is just gonna be like that movie I Robot.
There's a lot more of that coming. So if you're one of those parents who's scared of technology, who thinks that your child should wait to have an iPad, which I agree, children and technology shouldn't mix freely. But also, you don't want to be the kind of parent that holds your kid back by not letting them adapt to the future as soon as possible either. I'm not saying you give them an iPad so they can stop crying, but definitely give them the tools to be technologically friendly and smart when they are ready for it. Teach them. There's apps and games for coding. There's apps and games for building things and creating technologies with technology. So there's a lot of ways kids can learn and create their own technology and create their own fun with it than just watching YouTube, and Coco Melon. So keep that in mind.
Miss Rachel.
And try to innovate instead of trying to stop the process. Because I was scared too, but
I'm nervous too right now.
Yeah. But I learned that if you just don't do it at all, they'll go do it somewhere else, and that's what's gonna be out of your control. All right, in automotive news, the saddest news I heard, man, Nissan is discontinuing the Nissan Versa and the Nissan Altima. There'll be no more Altimas.
Shit.
Yeah, so they're focusing on EV variants, but they're not keeping the name. So the Nissan Versa will be called something else. The Nissan Altima will be called something else, and it will be all electric, which I think is smart, because once you have such a solid name in history,
that's been years and years and years.
Yeah, you don't want to
let go.
You want to keep that legacy, but don't, because so much things can go wrong with the future and with cars. For example, the Ford Lightning, right? The Ford Lightning came out. The Ford F-150.
Okay.
They had the electric version is called the Ford Lightning.
Oh shit.
Right. So no, I'm sorry. It's called the Ford F-150 Lightning.
Okay.
It's not selling. Ford discontinued it. It's unreliable. Like if you charge, you've seen how my Tesla drives. If you fully charge that truck and you're trying to tow another car, you won't even make it to your destination.
That's just
so as a pickup truck, what are you good for? So
you ain't good for nothing.
Right, and that is kind of tainting the F-150 name. So that's why I'm thinking it's glad that Nissan Altima is solidified. Its history. It's what you can look at to say they did good. They can do this good too. You know what I'm saying? So I like that they're discontinuing it.
Nissan was a good car. I had like 3 of them.
Yeah. What's their other brand? Infinity. They're not selling at all. At all.
They suck.
Yeah. Toyota recalled about 55,000 Camry hybrids and Corolla Cross hybrid vehicles due to a potential faulty inverter bolt that may cause power loss or fire risk. That's crazy. But that's also common. A lot of car companies do recalls on a massive scale for a lot of those similar reasons.
Especially on a hybrid though.
Right. Yeah. No, we definitely don't want to have any fire risk. BMW previewed its Neo class. What's the Neo class? Neo class is their electric lineup. So BMW has what do you call it now? They have a 5 series, a 3 series, 8 series.
Oh, they
so
got the eye and shit.
yeah,
like
the
that.
eye.
Yep.
So the electric series and showcase the signature light show. So they're trying to BMW is doing a great job, man. They can their cars like the i3 Neo class changes color.
I've never seen that.
It changes paint color. You know that, right? Like the outside paint color changes to a different.
That's wild.
Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. You could change the fender one color, the trunk one color. As you walk up to it, look, the window too. That's your AI. It knows you. It recognizes you because there's a camera in the pillar. So when you're driving, that's who's talking to you. Hey, welcome to your vehicle. Where are we going today? So this is the future, bro. I'm gonna get to more of the color changes because it like somebody else did it and it was like a blue fender, red doors, yellow top.
That's wild.
And as you're driving, you can do all of this. And look at the interior, bro. You don't even need like it's all. And look at that fabric, but it's like So this is the future as far as cars, right? So that's BMW.
That's crazy.
The future is wild, man. The future is wild. So
that just blew my mind. That just literally blew my mind.
When I seen it, I was like, wow, there's no way. That's real. Mercedes-Benz is releasing the MBUX infotainment update with Dolby Atmos, Amazon Music, Audible, the calendar app, voice assistants, and retro gaming via OTA to over 700,000 vehicles. That's an update that they're doing with their software. Basically, they're trying to not copy, but create their own atmosphere like the Tesla has. So a lot of car companies are moving away from Apple CarPlay and creating their own system internally with the same kind of result as Apple CarPlay, because in the future you're going to spend a lot more time in your car, a lot more time behind the screen, and these companies realize if Apple controls what you're watching while you're in my car, Apple controls the advertisement, Apple controls your eyes. So if we create our own entertainment system, we can create the marketing, we can control the ads, and we can make more money, and we can have the data to get to know our driver more and make our cars better. Imagine it's Valentine's Day. You pull up, car could be pink. Christmas, different color. But that's man. That's the future. Movies. We're gonna touch base on movies, and also anything that we missed or that you want to comment on it right below. We could talk. Movies. Five Nights at Freddy's premiered December 5th. Great movie. Had a lot of good feedback. It's on DVD now. Go buy it. Go watch it. It's not an ad. This is just because you need to know. Avatar, Fire and Ash. Avatar 3. Did you see that movie?
Nope, not yet.
I saw it. Avatar 3 is a 3-hour movie. Oh. I promise you. So when I go to the movies, right, I usually go, and this is a tip for any dad who has free time. I usually go on a Tuesday or Wednesday by myself. I go on Fantango, buy a movie ticket for about $7. It's always on sale during those days. Get my Chinese food. I go sit down and watch a movie, and I eat good. So halfway through the movie, I fell asleep, man. I fell asleep. This one was different than the other two, but it's also the same as the other two, but
different. On
an emotional level. Yeah, it's a little more emotional as far as the character bonding and what the story tells.
Jake, my boy.
And for the kids, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Search for SquarePants, is out. It's in theaters. It'll be on digital pretty soon. Watch it with your kids. Have a great time. There's plenty more, but of course, those are the few we're gonna mention just to speed through this real quick. Music and hip hop. Kendrick Lamar and SZA. I could never say her name, bro. SZA.
SZA.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar and topped the Billboard charts again, of course. December streaming hits.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby,
Lil
G
Baby,
Herbo,
G
All
Herbo.
on Me. Offset, Fashion Icon, and Lil Uzi Verse, Relevant, and Pooh Shiesty's FDO, and Laser Dim 700, Hangover. Those are some of the top music on the charts right now. Check them out.
Yes, sir.
Lil Baby, the Baby put out a new album. Somebody else and a few other people did too. Nicki Minaj is in the dumps right now. Nicki and all the barbs. I don't know, man. I used to be a fan. I'm still a fan of the music. You're a great artist. You're probably still you are solidified as a legend and will go down in hip hop history.
Nothing good out.
I mean, your catalog is great and so is your talent, but the direction she's going now. She did an interview with Charlie Kirk's wife, and talking about how she basically just.
That's crazy.
Just said all the wrong things, man. All the wrong things.
So Charlie,
and she called Donald Trump handsome, our handsome president. Basically, she lost 62 million followers. She had to deactivate her Instagram account because of all the followers she lost. So, and she's being sued right now by a bodyguard because of an incident that happened backstage in the UK. She owes $500,000, and they're looking at her house as collateral, a $20 million mansion as collateral. So, good luck to her. But also, bad political moves. I'm sure she did them for a reason, for her own benefit, which we don't know of. Because you doing that made you lose all your core fan base, so it can't be on purpose. That has to have been planned. So I know there's more to this story than what we know.
Look how you can lose everything in a matter of a snap of your fingers. Like, that's just crazy.
Hell yeah. All right, so here are some other hip hop albums that stands out to me, to us. Lightyear by Nas and DJ Premier. Let God Sort 'Em Out by The Clips, which is the best album of the year, hands down. Let God Sort Them Out by The Clips. That's the one I was playing in the car, and he was like, "Yo, who's that? Who's that?" Yeah, that's that album right there. Works from Cardi B, De La Soul, Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist, Alfred 2, and Lil Smiz, Lotus. Couple of honorary mentions. All right, so in boxing news, Anthony Joshua was injured and hospitalized in a well-timed car accident in Nigeria that killed 2 of his team members.
It's sad.
Very sad. I saw the video online. People shouldn't be losing their lives like this, but I read what happened, and it says that
they were speeding.
It didn't say they were speeding. It says they overtook a car, which means they were trying to pass the car, which means they were speeding. Cool. Not cool, but sad for the ones who lost their lives. Yeah, never a good time to lose lives. I don't understand why he was wearing nothing but like shorts.
It's hot out there. You're in the desert.
Nobody else in that video that came to help had just shorts on. Like, I'm not saying it's any type of way, but like maybe he was going somewhere, just came back from a workout, but like it was just I don't know. Weird. But then again, I drive without a shirt on. I change clothes in the car. You never know when. That's why they always say wear clean underwear. You never know when you might. Socks. Yeah. So you never know when something might happen and it catches you off guard. So but prayers to everybody involved. I'm glad the legend was okay. He made $90 million from that fight. But he only got to take home $45 million because of taxes, regulations. Easy money. Celebrity arrests and domestic issues. Let's see, what do we got? We got Kada Hay, the former The Voice contestant, was arrested on a vehicle homicide warrant in Tennessee. Ray J was arrested. Yeah. Ray J was arrested following a domestic dispute involving firearm threats against Princess Love Norwood. Trey Songz was arrested in New York in club drama for he punched a club worker in the face because they told him that the club was closing at 4. There was more to it than that.
Oh my God.
Way more to it than that. So basically,
that's that negative thing.
New York clubs stay open 24/7.
Yeah.
So first of all, why are you guys closing early? I don't know. But the worker allegedly knew who he was, of course, and they started to get confrontational.
He probably was drinking.
And his team got in defense of him naturally, and the confrontation just got worse. And I think excuse me, a little physical altercation took place. But again, nothing started by Trey Songz. But because he was involved, he's the one that's name is on the headlines, and he did throw a punch too. So he's the one that's facing charges.
That's why I don't.
So
that's why I don't go to bars anymore. I don't.
yeah.
I'd rather stay home, peace and quiet.
And once you know your worth, man, his security got involved too, but no one else is facing charges. But prayers to him. Hope he faces this in a good light and makes more music and gets out of that situation. Las Vegas officer Gary Moody was arrested for domestic battery, making the fourth Metro officer charged this month. Vegas is on a roll.
Sorry.
This man's sick.
No.
Okay, U.S. celebrity and political deaths. We have Richard Smallwood, the Grammy-nominated gospel singer and songwriter, died December 30th at the age of 77 from complications of kidney failure. At 77, I'm okay with that.
I live to see everything.
You're around that time for you to go. It's still sad, but you know it's not like God took you too soon. You know it's kidney failure. Rest in peace. You had a great run. 77 years of it.
Yeah, facts.
Still young.
That's a long
Still
time.
young, but also fair, expected. Bridget Bardot, legendary French actress and singer, died on December 28th, 2 days ago,
91.
at the age of 91. Okay, let me take a step back. 77 was too young. Like I said, 91 is a good age to go. My great-grandmother, no, my mother's mother, right, my great-grandmother, my grandmother's about 94.
Wow.
Yeah. Women live longer than men, and it's
Facts.
obvious. We make dumb decisions, you know. Dick Cheney, former U.S. Vice President, died in 2025. Specific date not released. Dick Cheney dies. I think he's the one that couldn't raise his arms over his shoulders. The one that was a war.
Dick Cheney?
Dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you see him, you'll know exactly.
I feel like you got me sick. Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, so that was recent. My man passed away. Great. So yeah, those are the few political updates that we had. Well, those are the few updates we had.
Fuck.
Yep, you good?
Yeah, I just don't want to sneeze again.
No, look that way if you're gonna sneeze.
That's what happens when I come over here to do a podcast.
We
And
got an hour and
he
2.
got me
Oh, it's
sick.
not bad, bro. We already got an hour of recording. That gives us at least a good 45, 30 minutes of good shit.
Yep.
So, and it's 7:20. Perfect. We did sports, tech, politics.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up by this end of this year. You know what I'm saying? New Year's Eve tomorrow.
Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. We wanted to end this year on a good note, like everybody else does.
A good note.
Yes. So, what are your predictions for next year, man? What do you for yourself? What are your? This is the last pod before next year, so this is kind of like a New Year's, also New Year's Eve kind of pod. A last pod of 2025. All right. The next time we record will be 2026.
So for 2026, the next podcast is talking about. Let's talk about.
I fuck the podcast. What are your resolutions for the next year? What are your aspirations?
I just hopefully this.
Give me 3 things you want to do next year.
I just want this to go. This our podcast is to hit like state people and stuff like that to get us into like the jail, help dads.
Yeah, I like that. I actually have that goal
help
too.
other dads out there that need like help with child support, and just like we just want to help others out there, and we're trying to make it. We ain't trying to fake it. We're trying to make it.
Yeah, that's actually, you know what? That's actually good to tell the friends as well. So one of our short-term goals for the pod, apparently that's one of his personal goals too, is to. We've already petitioned this idea to our superior friends, and they're the ones who can open those doors for us. We want to take this pod into different spaces to help fathers and other parents who can't come to us or see us, to see us in a different light. So we either want this organization to put our videos onto the apps that the prisoners can see on the tablets.
Yeah,
And
that they got tablets.
yeah.
I
So we
forgot
want to
about
be
that.
into that resource, and we're doing a great job at getting that accomplished. So that's good. That's one thing to look forward to. And we're trying to go into the prison to interview dads and talk to dads about these same resources and give them the same advices and
The same,
be
no,
part
not
of the healing process of
well,
their journey. You
well,
know.
not the same advice, but the same advice that we got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Of course. They're in a different situation physically, so they can't really expound on
Okay.
these things, you know. But obviously, we're gonna tailor it to fit
I
their
just, I
scenario.
just want to help others out there.
Oh yeah,
in the
me too, man.
community.
Me too.
I just hopefully
Just touch more lives.
2026 is a blessing for us and
Oh yeah.
for everybody out there.
So what's the other thing that you want to do for next year?
I want to talk about safety, child safety. I want to talk about child safety first. How to be like a good. To be like a thank you. To be like child safety first, and then like to like raise the kid to like how, if I'm saying it right, how to be a better person than us. You know what I'm saying? To be a different person than us. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want our kids 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old growing up like we did. No, we gotta change that. Nip it in the bud now. So that's what I want to talk about next year.
So, real quick, right? Florida news. Florida gets the craziest people, man. The craziest news. Florida is its own world. A father was arrested for killing his wife and stepdaughter during an argument over a football game. I don't understand why some people just allow sports to take over so much of their lives. Florida woman, separate story. A Florida woman was arrested for holding a boy underwater at a pool. What happened was her son and that kid was playing in the pool, splashing, and the play got a little more aggressive. And the kid held her son's head under the water. She yelled and screamed, and the other parents did nothing. She got in the pool, yelled at the other kid, and did the same thing to him, and then took her kid and left. The other kid that she held his head underwater, he ended up with a nosebleed. Not sure if it's related or not, but that mother is in jail for aggravated child abuse, and she's being held without bail. And it's a very interesting story because it's one of those cases where you wouldn't do it, but you understand, you know, and it's very important on the child safety level for every parent to keep a close eye on their child.
Mm-hmm.
And if you recognize that your child is horseplaying a little rough, you should have that boundary ready to intervene. The other parent shouldn't be the one, but I mean, I'm glad a parent intervened in general, but I wouldn't have done that to the other kid, but I would have definitely been upset that my child was the one that suffered.
I would have yelled.
Oh yeah, their parent. Their parent.
You know what I'm saying?
Dad would have got smacked.
But
Probably.
But
I wouldn't do it to a kid.
Like her adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? Like.
True.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? She blacked out.
Yeah, and you know what
had
though?
A mental breakdown. Like,
I don't want to be the one to say it like that, but
I feel bad for her.
That kid will never do it again.
Yeah.
You know that kid did a very dangerous thing too. You know, that other boy probably could have had the same result, or probably could have gotten hurt more if his mother didn't see it and try to intervene.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you never know how worse it could have gotten, and I think that's what triggered that mother so much. And I think this case is just gonna get dealt with in a smooth way, even though we all know it's wrong, but also we all understand the scenario. Yeah, you know, probation, something like that, or
classes,
definitely classes, definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like yeah.
But also,
counseling. That's what she's gonna get.
The other parent should also
be in trouble.
Get some sort of repercussion because you should have watched your kid too. Because if I didn't see what happened, my kid could have gotten hurt, and then what?
When your kid would have been survived. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a very touch and go situation. I'm definitely gonna try to keep up with the story and see where it goes because
that's why I always watch my kids. I got my kids on right here, side by side.
Yeah, 100%. Especially near a body of water.
Yeah.
You will never be more than a few feet from me, if not on my shoulder, because that's that's the kind of parent I am. So I definitely understand. Every parent should be vigilant, should be careful, and yeah. So she allegedly dunked a 6-year-old boy underwater at Gaylord Palms Hotel. I almost stayed at that hotel. This is a very expensive hotel in Florida. It's like $500 a night type of hotel. Yeah, it's a resort. It's a resort. The Gaylord Palms Hotel. And kissing me in response to the boy allegedly dunking her son underwater first. She is under custody. But yeah, so obviously she had no plans on hurting the child. She held his head underwater for several seconds, and then she let him go. And then she yelled at the parent. I understand the.
She was teaching him a lesson.
I understand the memory she tried to create for that child to never be a bully again, but it wasn't right. It wasn't right. But that kid will never do it again. I promise you. He's scarred now. He's scarred. And now that kid's parents will be a lot more vigilant because they're scarred too. And they should definitely face some repercussions. Yeah. So we'll keep up with the story and we'll go from there. Guys, have a great and safe New Year's. I hope your Christmas was wonderful. I hope that your families, your friends are healthy and well. This is not goodbye. This is see you later. Have a great New Year. Party safe.
2026.
Drive safe. 2026. We have a lot more to look for.
He don't have to drive safe. He got a Tesla that drives for him.
That's even safer.
So he's safer. Safety first is the first key of success.
That's
Safety
right.
first.
That's right. Follow your 10 Dad Commandments. Stay healthy. I am Patowski.
I'm Shane.
And these are the commandments. We are fathers. This is the Father to Father podcast. I'll see you next time.